Hi, welcome to Angel in the Water. I'm so happy to have you today. I know we've missed a couple weeks. I apologize for that. But today, hopefully, we'll make it back to you. We're going to have a big experiment here. This is going to be a big, colorful painting. It's the size of these. I think you guys remember this. It's Tropical Time or something like that. One of my last playlists. This finally got beautifully resin. It took me about 5 tries. And then this one is one that's on my site that's very popular. It's the same size as the canvas we're going to do today, which is 24 inches by 48 inches. What we're going to do is put Viridian green down, but because it's transparent, I'm going to add some other colors into it. And I'll probably paint the sides by themselves after I'm done with the painting. So with something more opaque, such as I'll probably use, like I did with this one, I had to do the same thing. This studio acrylic Pebeo paint. Oh, is this? No. This is Pebeo studio acrylic, but it's opaque. It's not transparent. So, and it's not iridescent. So it will cover the rest up for me. So that's the plan. And it's going to be a big experiment because we're going to have all kinds of colors and I hope you enjoy it. The first thing that I'm going to do is take my emerald green from Amsterdam and from Pebeo because I have them mixed together. And I think I have some So Flat Amsterdam in here, emerald green in here too. So I have 3 different colors. I'm going to put them on my canvas. I know I usually have this completed, but I thought I'd just entertain you a little bit longer today and do a little longer video. I'm going to put this on and I'm going to use my torch, which I don't think I have right now. Unfortunately, I did a lot of resining this weekend, and then I had to go to, unfortunately, a family funeral. We just got home from my son's house from being at a funeral. I'm putting beige and white in here, and here, some in here, and baby blue mural paint. Like baby blue and this. See how it comes out. If it's ugly, we'll just put more green on there, okay? Anyway, so we had to stay the night at my son's because the funeral was an hour away from my son, and my son was an hour away from me, and we've just been going and going, and we've been very tired. And I resined all week. Oh, and before I started this, I forgot to show you. I resined all week, and then I meant to have these resin, but I just didn't have enough time. And these are how beautiful the dots came out, the balloon smash. Now I did have to take and put a little white here and a little white here so they stand out more, but I did about 5. Last week I did about 5 different layers, let them dry, do another layer, let them dry. And then you see the tiny balloon, it was about this big. I blew it up to about this, maybe this big, and I used it for the baby smashes. But I think, oh, it came out beautiful. If you could see that, if Robert, let me go over there. If you could see the iridescence in here and all the pictures in the pictures, like this little picture, this little picture, this. I was able to save a lot of stuff too. There's a lot of bumps in it. My paint was rather bumpy, obviously. But I'm really happy with it. Look at this one. Isn't that cool? Remember when I did this one? This one I kept. I didn't over smash on it. But you see a lot of them that you watched me smash. But I know you didn't think I'd get the color evened out, but I did. So you should be proud of me because it took time. And then this is the dried purple one. And I'm getting ready to resin this too and put it on my site. Hopefully somebody will like it, but this is really pretty too. You can see all in there, that it has little pictures in there. And it's also iridescent. And they look great together. I mean, if you saw them on the table together, you'd be amazed. They look like I did them together. Although I did the purple one first, and then I created the blue one. But they look good together because they have the same colors basically. That has a lot of purple in it. That has a lot of blues in it. So, okay, done showing off. I'm going to use my torch and torch my background. Thank you, Robert. We almost ran out of fluid butane for our torch this weekend. I had to torch that thing so many times. And we had to take off, and we got to see our baby granddaughter, little Andy Lee. She's doing fine, thank you. And she's so cute now. She's doing baby stuff, not newborn stuff anymore. So she's fun when she's awake to watch her grow and do new tricks. Okay, I'm going to do this on high, I believe. Oh, that's coming out beautiful. Why would I be surprised? Can you guys see it? Unfortunately, this color dries opaque. I mean, it dries transparent. If you look at my tape where I'm talking about paints and how I mix, I talk a little bit about the different paints that we use. And today, if I have to go and help my other son. We have to go out to Oakland Hills and help them because they're having some problems. Not problems, they're having issues with childcare because my daughter-in-law has to go to the doctor tomorrow. So we'll be over there tonight. So I'm trying to get this. My husband worked all day, so I'm trying to get this out before I go so I can get something out on my channel. This is why I don't do this normally, because it takes so long to do the base that I don't want to bore you, but it gave me a chance to tell you everything we've been up to. Yeah, I'm going to do a whole blowout on this, so there's a lot of paint on here right now, as you can see. I might have to do a little tilt here and there. Which is probably true. So I'm going to take some of this and pour it around. Obviously, I'm put enough green around, right? I usually just do eyeball because I'm used to eyeballing. I've been doing this for over 5 years now. I think I'm on my 6th year. Am I my 6th year, Robert? Mm-hmm. I am? 6 years already, so it's like you just know. Start with a little and then move your way up if you need more. That's probably the best way, unless you're somebody who has to measure when you cook. I am not. Is this the one? Yeah. Okay, put some of this in here. Actually, I mixed the blue and this together, but I'm gonna have to put the blue out here too. Just trying to make it look a little like sky-ish, but woo, that's gonna be way more sky-ish than I expected. Oh well, we're just gonna keep going. Ooh, I forgot my bubbles. I'll just have to remind me to torch this again when I'm done with the base. See, so right now I'm not really looking for composition. I'm just looking to cover my base. So I'm not really paying attention to the composition. This is what we call a mayhem. You could just blow something out a couple colors and create a painting like this. This is another way besides tilting, or you could tilt it. Oh, that has some in the middle. I'm going to have to tilt. There's a lot right here. Woo! It's a lot of glue. As you see, these big canvases take a lot of paint. And these are not cheap, believe me. Lighten it up a little bit. So I'm going to tilt it one way, and I'm going to tilt it another way. So I'm going to go up like this and just tilt. So I get my sides, a little bit on my sides. Nothing stuck in the middle. I'll tilt up a little bit this way. Do the same thing. I'll probably get my spatula too, just to, no, thank you. And I'll tilt on this side, do the same thing, and then I'll touch it up as I go. You know, I'm not really worried about the side yet because I have so much paint I'm going to put on this painting that I'm not really fretting right now. Because it's only paint, and we're supposed to be having fun here, right? Okay, let's see. If I could do this. So if I have too much paint here, I'm going to have to tilt this again. Looks better blown and tilted, doesn't it? When I start doing this, it doesn't look as good, I know. It starts just looking like light paint. So one thing I want to remind you guys, if you haven't watched my show a lot, that the sides of the art are just important as the face of the art. So make sure you get your sides, because your sides will show when your clients or when your buyers or when you hang it. So make sure you get your sides done well. And that they're covered. You want to be good to your clients. Make sure everything's done perfectly. Which is showing me that it's not done perfectly here. I don't like how these brush marks look, so I'm going to keep on with the tilt look. Here we go, that got rid of it there. I'm going to tilt it a little bit this way. Woo, that's close off that table. Sorry, hun. I hope it doesn't get on the floor. See, that's what I mean when those cups. Now that could be a painting. That's pretty cool. Make sure it's solid. That's really pretty. That could just be a green painting, Robert. So now what I'm doing is I'm making sure that everything feels level to me, and I'm making sure that my sides came over the way I wanted them to, and they did. So it looks like it flowed over fine. This is really cool. I could have fun with this all day. All right, I need a napkin. I got it. Be right back, folks. My napkin thing is a little far away from me today. And I need to torch this again. So anytime you don't torch, you have to go back and retorch too, because I should know better by now. I just did that green, big purple one and purple and green one, and boy, oh boy, did I regret that. The the beige paint that I put in the middle of the purple and the green, I didn't do my bubbles, and so my beige paint was really thick that day because it got really hot. It's really hot today too, and I had bubbles everywhere in my beige paint, and I had holes. I have holes all through it, so I'm gonna have to do a balloon smash on that one too. It's a big one. It's gonna take me a long time. Oh, darn it. Okay. I'll just pour some more later. All right. So I have my layout. Now, when you're doing this, make sure you plan your layout ahead of time so that you're not just guessing. And I did do that. I know I did that. Just don't know where oh, it's right in front of my face. Doesn't that happen to you sometimes? Like I said, it's been a long week for us. So if you can see here, this is my layout. This is how I'm going to lay my ribbon for my paints. Then I'm going to blow them out with the blow dryer. And I think with all this, it's going to look pretty good, but I have a lot of colors. I hope I didn't overdo it. Me overdo it like never, huh? Look at me now. I'm joking. Okay, so I have this going from here to here. And once I do this part, guys, the rest I just follow it. It goes a lot quicker. So I'm going to go around and come back to there. Okay. There we go. And then I'm going to do another one coming up this side here. Looks like I didn't get enough paint in here. A little more in here. Make it even. More in here. Make it even. Okay. So that is the etch out. Now this is a, what is this blue? This is a violet. This is a Pebeo violet, and it's opaque, meaning that it's not iridescent and you can't see through it. I know it looks like you can't see through it on here, but I mean you really can't see through it. I ran out already. These little cups are going to be big enough for this big canvas. I'll figure it out. I have all my colors with me. This is a beautiful violet. Blue violet. Pebeo opaque. These Pebeo paints are really nice. When I first started using them, I thought I was in heaven. Oh, and I forgot my two little things there. So I have to go back here. We all do it, guys. Sorry about that. There's one going this way. And there's one going this way. Get a little more blue. You guys are my blessings. I thank everybody who subscribed and giving me likes. And I saw a lot of family members today that are watching at the funeral this weekend that are watching my show. And it just felt so good to see everybody and to see that my channel is growing. I thank you. You are helping me. You are my blessings. Believe me. And then I'm going to go with some permanent green, and this is Amsterdam permanent green, and I mix my paints, as I said before, with Floetrol, and I have a mixer basics class on. If you check my videos as far as in my content, you'll find them. But again, these are mixed with water and American Floetrol. I love greens, as you could tell. Now, I'm an oceanic painter. I like the tropics. And speaking of the tropics, we're going to the Philippines. We're going to Sydney. We're saving up for a big family trip, and it's going to be fun. I can't wait. My husband's side of the family. And it's going to be really fun. I had no idea that these are taking more of these little cups, and should have just used the, huh? That's okay. If I have paint on my shirt, I expect it. I didn't do a good job if I don't. And this is really old, and it's really hot here in California, isn't it, honey? Yes. Oh, I was in here trying to prepare for this earlier before he came home from work, and I had to go change my clothes because I couldn't stand it. I had to go rinse off in the bathtub. I mean, it's been really hot, and I got news from my on my phone that it was going to cool down here, but it didn't. I thought, oh, good, it'll be a little bit cooler. We'll have some fall weather, but not yet. And who wants it to be fall, right? This is Deco Art, and it has a sheen and it has metallic, and it's a beautiful white. It's Deco Art metallic white. And I'm putting this in because I want something bright. And because I'm going to have a lot of dark colors coming in pretty soon. And I don't want that to I need this color. I already put it back. If you go get the white bottle, honey, the big one that went over, you know, the big white bottle? No, the one in, I'll get it. Excuse me, guys. Apologize. Thank you for your patience. I hate walking away from you. Anything else? No. Okay. Anyways, I put it on the painting. You thought I was going to forget, huh? Because I wanted to have I'm going to have a lot of dark colors in here, and I want the blowout, because that's supposed to be the prettiest, right? To have, when it dries, to have a beautiful shine and have some metallic in it, because I'm not big on, I used to be really big when I first started on really metallic-y, lots of golds and stuff in my ribbons, and now I'm more about just having a nice bright ribbon. Should I put that blue down? I don't think so. Okay, this is a blue red from Arteza, and it is gorgeous. And do I have it here? Yes. And it is a gorgeous paint. It's going to give it sheen. It's going to look blue, and it's going to look red when it dries, depending on how the painting sets and where the sun sets on the painting, and or where your lighting is, when you hang it. That's what's great about these iridescent paints, and they are lovely, I tell you. They just give it a unworldly look. This would be something I would imagine seeing in heaven when I meet my Jesus. They say there's colors in heaven that we can't even see because our eyes don't have the ability to see them. We don't have enough light. I think there's probably about 20 colors of blue, I would think. It's about 10 right now. And I think I need a little bit more still. Wow, these are little teeny cups, Robert. I'm putting way too much paint. One or the other. Probably the second one. Okay. I told you guys we're going to have a lot of colors. So now I'm going for a darker red. And this is Paintworks Golden Paints, and they are golden price. And it is, what is it? Trolley, what is it? Trolley red? I'm sorry, I have a piece of paint over the top of it, but it will be, I promise you, it will be in my description of this video. Pearly red, that's what it is. Pyro red. It's pretty bright. That's why I'm just doing little bits, because I'm scared I might get browned. A little brown here if I just keep this up. Just a little thin line. Little thin line here. 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 Oh, careful, Angel. Just a little bit. Okay. And it looks like I have a lot of paint going on in here. We're going to have to blow that going towards me first off. Now I'm going for some, what am I going for? Okay, we got the reds on, probably a little bit of beige. Just, nah. We'll put on the purple, then we'll put on the green. That's all we'll do. Okay, I'm just putting little bits of purple, little dots, because this is really dark. This is Orient Arteza purple. No, Pebeo, yeah, Arteza purple, Orient Arteza purple, and it's very dark, and it could take over a whole painting, so I'm just putting little bits here and there, and if we need more, we could always put more, right? That's the whole thing about this. I know this is going to be looking crazy when it's done. And then, let's see, I have the green, and I'm just going to put little bits of green on it too, right where the purple is. If the paint comes out, where is the, there it is over there. Okay. Sorry guys, I unstick these every time I do my show, and they want to stick again. They get sometimes clumps in them, and my paint, I don't use my paint until it's done. If I mix a whole bottle like this, because you see the amount of canvas I work on, and sometimes it just doesn't go away the first time. So I have leftovers, and I use leftovers, but sometimes the caps get stuck, and like it just got stuck again. A big old thing came out. Yuck, that was Floetrol. That didn't get filtered. Yeah, I will. End, Robert. At the end. My husband has to remind me of stuff because sometimes I forget. Well, a lot of times I forget. It's with H. So we're going to see our grandkids tonight, and we're excited about that. And my other son, they're really funny. Super, super funny. Oh, one more color I have to put in here, and that's So Flat Turquoise. And this is flat paint. It has no shine in it. It has nothing. It's just flat. And some people don't like any shine in their paints right now. They really don't like color. They don't like anything like that. That's kind of been the style, everything being neutral. So that's why I buy the So Flat for when I do something neutral, and fall's coming. So I don't do real colorful in the fall. I do a few colorful paintings, but I try to stick with fall colors and Christmas colors and whatever holiday it is, Valentine's Day colors, those types of things. So you'll see me do that. All right, time for me to hit and see I have a little dot there. See how easy it is to fix when you have, like, you messed up a little bit. You just go like that with acrylic paints. You could get the dot right off, and most of it you're going to blow over anyways, so it doesn't matter. These three I doubt I'll blow over, but we'll take them off anyways. So it's time to torch again. Anytime you shake a bottle, you're going to get bubbles. A lot of people they'll mix their paints the night before and not shake their bottles. I don't trust that because this Floetrol and water separate from your paint all the time. And I don't trust it. So I just do my way. But I never tell people how to do things. You do your way and I do my way. See, in that way, I don't sound bossy. All right, this goes around for me so that the paint will move. This is the same color as the that I laid down, the green, the emerald green. It's down on the base because I want to push it and I want to make sure it gets blended into the I want to make sure it gets blended into the actual ribbon when I blow this out. So that's why I'm doing this. I want it to look like part of the art. I just didn't blow over it without. I want it to blend into the ribbon. That's the word I'm trying to use. And I know I sound like a broken record for those who watch me all the time, but you know, there's new people on all the time too, so I have to repeat myself. Bear with me. Thank you for your patience. Oh, this is not coming out the right way on this thing. It's too heavy, too much in it. My assistant and my shipper and my husband, he takes care of us. Best guy ever, you guys. I really lucked out. When I was young, I really had some really not so nice guys, so this guy's, I'm so happy I married Robert. My only husband, but we got married twice. We renewed our vows. I won't tell you how many years we were married, but we were married a long time, so we renewed our vows. And it made a difference, really. It was like fun and exciting. Okay, here I go. I'm going to start blowing this out. And let's see what we get. This is exciting for me because this is a lot of color. All right, go through here first. See how it looks. It looks good. Wow. Come up here. Let me come down here first because I want this to go into, this is pretty thick too. Excuse me. I want this to go into here so it looks like it's made like that. Yeah, yes, I could go over the edge. It's okay. It's kind of how I like it because it looks like, oh, it is liquid art because that's what we call this, liquid art. It certainly is. Okay. So now I'm going to go, it's a big one. I'm going to go up this way. Go this way. Boy, it's been a while since I did a blowout. I hope I'm not losing my touch. My paint's thickening because it's so hot here. All right, I can't see really because this is going to have to take a lot of finger swiping to get this in line because, whoo, it's all, I'm getting dizzy with all the bottom colors on the base. Go straight down in it till you win it. Go straight down in it till you win it. Bump it out. Bump it out. I'm going to turn it to just don't like doing it because it just mixes it too much sometimes. Okay, so it's going like this. This needs to come out. This needs to come out. That I do not like square points on my block. You guys will see once I get this all finger swiped and everything, I'll get the shape perfect. Almost perfect. And this is going right down over this side beautifully. So you have a lot of paint. You don't want the sides to touch. I'd rather have this just bumped out to here. I'd rather have that in there and then this bumped out. It's hard to see because the light's right on my painting. This is just going wherever it wants to go, and I think I'm just going to repaint that. I'm going to have to probably go back and throw some normal green on there because that's not looking right. Okay, Rob, I'm going to need you to get over here on this side if you can. On this side over here. Thank you. There we go. That's how it's supposed to look. I have my dryer on high. I don't usually blow out stuff on high, but however, today I am because look at the difference. I put on low. Little bump out those little things of paint that there's a whole lot of that we need to get the other side. Bump, bump, bump. Oh, that's pretty right there. I like all of this right here. I don't know. We're going to have to do something with red over here and do a reblow. Robert, why don't you stop and I could fix it and we could keep going. Yeah, just stop it. First time I had to scrape the canvas, redo the background on part of it. This I left. I'm just blowing it out a little more out because there's like a lot of paint on here. And as you see, I'm redoing the whole composition because it was not working for me. But it's still looking pretty in here. I'm pretty happy with this right here. And I have it on low like I normally do because I wanted my paint to mix slowly, as you see they're doing right now, and not look muddy. So this is looking a little bit like a mayhem. That means you just blow out a lot of paint and see what happens. But it'll be fine. I promise you. One thing about paint is you could always fix it. Maybe cost you a little more when you have to scrape it off and do it over. Obviously, I could have done better planning than this. Only my fault. Okay, I'm going to turn this up a little bit. I got to blow some paint off of here, it looks like. Oh, purple's coming through. There you go. We're going to have a fire look. Okay, I'm trying to see now. Gotta be careful. I don't want mud. It looks like it's getting a little muddy right in here. All right, here we go. A lot. I put too much paint when I after I scraped it, I put too much base on. Now I'm going to start getting that flower look. Okay, I got it. There's an eyeball right there. I'm just blowing over it, turn into an eyeball. I hate it when this happens when I do a show, you guys. This doesn't happen to me normally. But as you see, we're all prone to make mistakes. It is? Well, when I get my fingers swiping, it is starting to look better, huh? I like this part right here, huh? No, I'm not going to. I'm just going to pull some right here because it's just too red right there. Now I'm looking this way. I like the ocean. Okay, yes. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's pretty. Nice. I'll bump it up. Hi. Right here? Oh, right here? Thank you. See, Robert knows. He's been doing this with me so long. I started we were in a tiny little apartment during COVID. So I sent my son to the ER doctor, and we moved to North Carolina, and we moved out there to see that for support and peace of mind, and to have dinners with family and stuff like that. See our grandchild, Kiki, she's our oldest, and I started doing this I started painting in a 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment. Now I'm in a mansion over here in California, but it was something, boy. I started my husband, and I was just driving him crazy. Okay, I'm finger swiping now because I want to put the composition together to make it look like it all belongs together. I'm right there. It's so pretty. I hate to blow it, but I have to. It doesn't look like it belongs there if I don't do it. And so I took that, and I'm going to take this paint into here. I think I'm going to use a little bit of red to do that. I'm not going to blow it. I'm just going to, just so that I have paint to push it. Okay. Take some paint, and I'm going to take it to this level. I'm going to go around here like this first, and I'll come back in here, and we'll go through there. And I know I did that all for a reason, Tom, because I know how I want this to look when I'm done, and I don't want it. I'm going to take some of this and put this up in here. And go around like this. I'm going to go around like this, and this is so pretty. I hate to ruin it, but we must do it because it has to look like it matches. All right, and I'm going to, I have some other different, excuse me, I had to do that with my mouth because I'm more in it. I did it with the blow dryer. Trying to get some colors out that are hiding. Some pointy edges that I can't stand. Okay, oh, this is cool. This is like looking real cool. If you guys could see it for real, it looks really good. I'm going to pull this back up into here. I didn't want to go through those. I didn't want to go through those cells, but I have to. And then this could come in here. This could come down like that. And now I'm going to finger swipe the whole thing, you guys, and I need another towel to wipe my hands right here. But I'm going to try to swipe it. It'll look completely like a completely different composition, hopefully, and dry okay. I'm going to start on this side here because I could see the flow of it better. So I'm going to go like this and just go like that. And look for some white right here. No, that's not white enough. I'm going to pour some white in this unused cup right here so I can stick my finger in it. Normally, my paintings have more definition than this, but because of the pour and the colors, we didn't get to trying to look like, make it flow together, just attach everything to everything. Make it look leafy, organic, complete, and beautiful. I love that blue red. If you guys could see this, I don't know. I don't think you can see it on camera. It's amazing. It's really beautiful. I know it looks like it's kind of just like thrown together, but it doesn't in person. Wait till I show you when it dries. Next week, I hope you join. I really love it when you guys join and I get a good audience. It's such a cell magnet. These are cells. If you don't know what cells are, see these bubbles everywhere? They look like fish eyes. This is all part of the art. This is netting. All of this selling here is just like magnificent. It's outstanding. I don't even know how to describe it. I'm so glad I didn't give up on it. So I try to finger swipe around, and it's an art. I try to make it finger swipe so you could see like the picture in picture type of look. Like you see this has all cells in its own little picture. This looks like right here like a dinosaur face from where I'm standing. This type of art, when you do a mayhem meaning mixing a bunch of colors together, just blowing it, it really comes out spectacular because you don't know what you're going to get in the art. And you can never redo this. It's so unique. Nobody can make one of these. Even if they watched me and saw me do the colors, they couldn't replicate it because it's all due to the chemicals in the paint and how my paints that I use reacted. My colors reacted because your paint colors are, right now I'm taking my fingers, I'm running it under the bottom before I forget to explain it to you. Under the bottom of the canvas, because when it drips it pulls colors, and then my whole composition's off because it pulled what I did, and I don't want that to happen. So anyways, when you do a mayhem like this, nobody can replicate it. It's impossible because the different paints, even if you use the same paints, the way you mix could change the way the painting comes out. And I see bubbles in here. I'm going to have to torch it before I'm done, huh? Oh, that's cool. Oh, there's a fisheye right here. Let's make this look like a little lobster or something. Wow, that red is amazing. That blue red. Okay, I'll come around and do that. But I'm going to just swipe this side right now. I don't know what to do with this. It's so big. Okay. Let me make it go like this. Like this. And like that. You guys are getting a whole show here tonight. You know, normally I just put my paint down before everything and I have everything tested, but you saw tonight that this becomes a lot more difficult sometimes than it looks. See, so I'm pulling up some red in here because it just looks white. I'll put some up in here, little squigglies. This is amazing, Robert. I can't believe this. It's going to be so cool when it dries. It's resin. Okay, so I want to come over here now and look at it. Every way you look at it, it looks different. Remember, you should face this way now so that they can see what I see. See, this is the end of my first finger swipe right here. And I'm seeing that it's really not taking it here, so I'm going to go through it for a little bit to there. And the paint will close up in a second. It just will make that definition of it looking like it was, that I did nothing to it. See, now all of these cells right here, you look at all of these, this is called netting. See, it's tiny little cells. Those are cells. These are netting. This is netting over here. I know the sun. It's really bright, the light right now. I make a little butterfly. I call this a butterfly when I get these ridges. I need another, I'll be right back. I'm going to get another paper towel because they're over here. I should just put them over there, huh? And sorry for the mess. All that paint was all the paint I had to scrape off to fix it. So I was on the butterfly, right? So this, I'm going to try to do butterfly wing. Big butterfly wing. And then do that. And do the same with this. When I get those ridges, I like to do this because it looks really pretty when it dries. Whoa. That looks good. That looks cool. And see, now this little thing, I'm just going to pop it on over here like that. And maybe poking it a little bit. This is, I think, the most fun of the painting is to do this. And I went right through cells and I shouldn't have done that. See that though? See the butterfly look on the side of this? Looks like a butterfly. It's hard to see with everything in it. Now this, is paint hiding. So I know, not the best, but I'm a little dizzy right now. There's a lot of paint on here. Because this side I didn't take the base paint off. The other side I took the original. On top I took the original base paint off. Here I just left it because it looked like it was going to be okay, and I think it's going to be. Okay, this, I'm going to go up through here. See how it closes up, but it still looks like it's part of the flow because there's so much paint on it. It'll be fine. This, I'm going to, I should do this with the brush. You could do this, you don't have to do it with your finger, you could do it with the end of a paintbrush too. I can show you that. I'll go get a quick paintbrush really quick. starting to dry up. I could tell the paint, so I've got to move fast. I see this looks like a big Hawaiian leaf. So you go like this, and rub it off your brush. I don't think it's as pretty. It's more delicate than your finger, but it works. I'm going to redo that with my finger because I want it more defined. Okay, and then, wow, I don't know what this is, but I'm going to go like that. Bring this down because these are all kind of weird. All right. I don't know if you guys want to stay online because I'm going to be working on this for a long time. So what I'm going to do is say my goodbyes now, and you'll get to see this at the end of the video because I will be attaching it. Thank you for joining Angel on the Water on YouTube. One word. Most of my artwork, if you'd like to look at it, is these pieces are on www.etsy.com/shop/Angel in the Water. One word. And thank you for joining, and I hope I've entertained you so far. Subscribe and like, please, if you enjoyed yourself. I'd really appreciate it. It helps me grow my channel. Have a good day.
Hi folks, it's Angel. Robert's at work. This is what we ended up with after fiddling with it all night long. I'm going to have a lot of details that I'm going to have to use and do with the brush, like in here. Maybe not so much in here. This is pretty over here. This is really pretty over here. I really like this side. I had to redo it this morning again, and then I'm going to have to do some brush strokes around some of these petals to make them more defined. But there's a lot of color. If you're a person that likes color, it's definitely mayhem, and it'll look a lot better when it dries. Thank you for watching Angel in the Water. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you. Again, you guys are my blessings. Thank you so much for subscribing and liking. Have a great week.